Alright, welcome back to another video. I mean, there's lots of cheaters on this leaderboard, so obviously their anti-cheat isn't doing shit. Anything they've done isn't doing shit, because these guys are cheating once again, not for money, and it's super obvious. So their aim trainer or whatever it is, AI learning, cheat detection is not doing shit, because this guy's super damn obvious he's cheating. So we're gonna have a look at this one. 20 eliminations, comes first, come first twice, he only played 5 games. If you guys want me to catch more cheaters, make sure you hit that sub button, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, push it in the algorithm. Let's get back to this video. Alright, here we go. This guy's pretty damn obvious he's cheating. You're gonna see he has walls and aimbot very quickly. So you can see him looking at this guy. You could argue maybe he hears him and stuff, then he just locks onto his head. Watch this though. Watch what he does right here. Locks onto him in a wall. Taking minis. Yeah, totally we can see him there. There's Skinless, and see, he puts his crosshair to this guy, which is whatever. Look at the closest people, right? Look how he's gonna look. Locking on once again. Like, why would you put your crosshairs there? For what reason? Watch how they always heal, looking at the closest player. You can tell he's just so focused on this guy. This guy's name. Yeah, you can see him walking on through a solid wall that you can't see then. So he's got trigger bot as well. Now somebody was saying, I think in comments before, is like, oh, if you have aimbot, then you have wall hacks. If you have wall hacks, you automatically have aimbot. But some people turn them off because they run on shitty setups. So if you're not on a good setup or you already are lagging, a lot of people will turn off, especially if they're playing squads, then everybody might not have walls on because it makes their game a bit laggy. So sometimes it's just 1 or 2 guys that run ESPs. Usually in solos, you can pretty much bet that they're doing that. Yeah, they have them on as well if they have aimbot. But there's a setting where you can turn this stuff on. They have a cheat menu where they can decide what they want to use. Trigger bots, loot visuals. Because the more stuff that's on your screen makes it a bit more laggy. The more stuff it has to register the game, it's going to be a bit more laggy. He flew right to this. These guys were just fighting, but he was pretty damn accurate. Exactly where to go. The other guy almost eliminated him. Jelly's not that good though. He's kind of just standing in front of their boxes waiting for trigger bot, max damage, aimbot. That sees all these kids with inflated egos that think they're so good. Just they can build a little bit, and half their builds half the time are cheats anyway. You can just full box with a lot of cheats. There's cheats that you press one button and it does like 5 builds and edits for you. And then one more button and it locks on. Does the edit, locks onto his head, trigger bot automatically, perfect timing. Okay, that's so skillful. Yeah, I don't understand how it's fun. I really don't get it. Only, like, that was a horrible, 50-50, but the only way I could see how it could be fun is if you had, like, I could see in Call of Duty a little bit, because maybe you could hear the people getting mad and think it's funny, but this, you can't even hear them. You're just being a loser. Like, this isn't even for money. This guy's just doing it to advertise his cheats, or just to, like, show off, or whatever. To ruin people's day. I don't know what the reason is, but they all have their own stupid reason. He's just looking at this guy, yep, that he can't see coming, yep. Look, he knows this third guy's here too, and well, he's showing now, but watch, he's gonna go right to this guy, and you would think, because he only seen 2 people fighting, technically, when you look at everything through his screen without seeing through the walls, like we can, well, he can too. But you wouldn't have really known that this guy's just still here. There's a chance, maybe you're cautious, but the confidence is just off the charts. You know what I mean? Knowing. Edit. Now you can know because you can take your build out And you can know if he's in the cone. Did he pick it? What just happened? Did he baseball at him there? Yeah, he's really just... These are the worst kind of players to me, and it pisses me off. They just sit on walls with trigger bots. Maybe it's worse if they're just spraying the AR. I don't know. Just how little skill this actually takes is crazy. I just couldn't imagine having all these cheats and losing. As much as these guys do, they lose so much. Is that not like embarrassing for you? Like, having cheats and losing to me is literally like me fighting an 8-year-old and losing the fight. Like, that's insane. That's why I don't know how they're not embarrassed to, because a lot of time they lose. You look at him, he won what, 2 or 3 games? They lose a lot. And sometimes it's like not even unlucky, it's not even just shot in the back. Some guys just outplay them. And you're cheating? That's crazy. They don't really make it much from tournaments. Some of them, it's only the guys who are like actually selling the cheats. But most of them are just scammers who've gotten scammed. And they're trying to get money back, and they spent money. They're just trying to recover on stupid DMAs or stupid software or accounts, skins. And they're just trying to scam the next person because they've been scammed and they feel like everybody's cheating because they think nobody could possibly ever be this good because I suck and I need to cheat. It's kind of that kind of thing. I'm just rambling this video because I think it's pretty damn obvious that this guy's cheating. I don't really have to call out much of what he's doing. There's absolutely nothing special about this guy but his cheats. Just sitting there, right? Trigger bot between the wall. Nothing you can do, man. There's only 16 up. 4 of them are over here. Go to the lobby. Well, him, there's more. Yeah, if they can't detect this type of stuff still, if their AI is not trained to figure this out, because apparently they have AI trained stuff. You can't figure this out? This guy's been up for what? A couple days now. And your shit can't figure this guy's cheating. And I'm sure every one of my viewers, besides the dumbass cheaters who are like, oh, he's just better than you, who are obviously cheating. We all know this guy's cheating. It's not even a debate. You gotta love those replays. Absolutely. He's definitely rage hacking. He's definitely trying to do this to piss people off. I don't think he's trying to hide it. That's my point, is just the anti-cheat's not doing shit. If it's not learning from this and can't do anything about this, then he can play his full tournament, come second, stay on the leaderboard for a couple days even? That's crazy. Your anti-cheat is shit. I'm just gonna be honest at this point. It's absolute dog shit. Just every anti-cheat compared to cheating is just absolute dog shit. Kinda beamed him. They can't fix the cheating. They can't fix replays. I don't know what to say. We're just at a standstill. Like, where is technology going, man? Okay, look, he's already staring at this guy. There's one guy here. There's 8 players up. You know, it's a pretty big map. Look how sure he is. Look at the way he's angling his screen. I'm sure he'll get footprints, prints, and hear noises soon. But the loot was down here with the medallion, and he's got his head looking up. That medallion's been there since he's been fighting those other people. More than anything, his ESPs, his wall hacks, are just so noticeable. Going over these other 2 guys, just putting his screen perfectly, reading whatever their names are, reading their loot. lasered. Like, the advantage of, you can see he knows where he is, like, perfectly. You don't have to think, oh, maybe this box, that box, on this wall, crouching. The advantages are just, I'm telling you, it's actually insane how big of an advantage it is to cheat. Even though they're not, like, flying in the sky, locking on, just sniping everybody instantly from across the map, this cheating is still crazy how much of an advantage you get. Okay, he's looking at this guy. These guys are fighting over here. They stop fighting, right? He has no idea. He just knows they were shooting over here, so he flies over here. Look how damn well he knows that it's here. It's not up here, it's not here. He's done so many things that I haven't even commented on that are just so noticeable. Like, I'd like to see if you guys can even point them out. Even say it in the comments, a bunch of the stuff and timestamps. It's so noticeable this guy's cheating. Even right now, there's 3 players left. Look at how he's gonna find this player, right? You do not see him right there. There's a player here he's looking at and the player over there. You can't see them. Look at where he's putting his screen as he heals. Yeah, not cheating at all. And then look where he's gonna go. Look at the circle and look at it closing. Look how much damage it's gonna do and look at what he's doing. Look where he's going. Okay, like look how sure he is. He's not heading towards the hill. Look how perfectly that is. Not here. Here. Can't see him. Heading in. Look at zone. Edge of zone. Didn't see this guy come here. And then just aimbots him. Nice. How hard do you think it's gonna be for him to spot the last player? Let's see if he puts his screen right to where the player is as he comes in and says, oh, look at that. You can see it like locked on his head. Triggerbot side jumps are crazy. So that's just it. Anti cheat is doing absolutely shit. Absolutely nothing. All these guys still cheat the exact same amount. So let's see if they start banning these accounts. We'll give it a little more time. We'll see if it does anything. Maybe these guys, but they're just gonna spoof. I've said the same thing before. They're just gonna come back and they're gonna change all the ID of all their hardware. So it's not gonna matter if you ban them. They're just gonna get a new account with new hardware, a spoof in their hardware, so everything's different. So it's not really doing anything, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But if you guys like this type of content, make sure to drop a sub, drop a like, drop a follow, and I'll catch you in the next one.